Hello, Trickham 8th graders and the class of 2028. I hope you are having a great start to the second semester of your 8th grade year and that you are getting excited about becoming a Parkview Panther in just about 7 months. Just think, in August you will be a 9th grader at Parkview High School. This video is going to outline our course registration process and the activities that will be involved as you choose the classes that you will take during your 9th grade year. I want to bring to your attention a very helpful resource for you and your parent or guardian that will help guide you during the registration process. This resource can be found on the Parkview website at www.parkview.net. The blue bar titled Course Registration Hub, as pictured on this slide, will take you to all course registration information. We have spent a lot of time adding all the registration information to this Registration Hub site, so this will be your best resource. As you have questions as we work through the process, please be sure to check the Registration Hub. Check it out at your earliest convenience. The Registration Hub is already live on the Parkview website. Here is the home page of the Registration Hub. You can see on the left there is a list of course registration topics. 2 of them apply to you as a rising 9th grader. The first one that applies to you is the Rising 9th Grade Course Registration topic. All of the information related to Rising 9th Grade registration process can be found here. Please take some time to look through this information, especially the elective offerings, so you can make some wise choices about the classes you want to take. I think you will find it super helpful as you work through the registration process. The second topic that could potentially apply to you is the 3DE program topic. It has all the information about the special 3DE program that is offered at Parkview. If you are interested in marketing, then this program might be the perfect fit for you. You will find all the information about the Parkview 3DE program using the 3DE program link. During the week of January the 26th, I would encourage you to take some time to sit down with your parents and review the information and videos on the Rising 9th Grade registration portion of the Registration Hub. This will allow you to start having conversations with your parents about the core courses and the electives you want to take when you are a student at Parkview. Also, you should have or will receive a letter in the mail from the Parkview Curriculum Office with several attachments. This letter outlines our Rising 9th Grade night that you are invited to attend, as well as information about elective options at Parkview and a simple registration form. Between January the 26th and January 31st, your current Trickham teachers will be making course recommendations for you in the areas of language arts, math, science, and social studies. We ask them to make a recommendation for you based on where they feel you will be the most successful. We ask them to consider your first semester grades, your current grades, your work ethic, and your summative assessment scores. During this process, we will register all rising 9th graders for health and personal fitness. If you are thinking you want to take these over the summer so you can take a weight training, body sculpting, or another elective course, you will have a chance to let us know that on the registration form. Please realize that we will not make the change until we have proof, final grades and a transcript, that you have taken health and personal fitness. Also, remember, you cannot take weight training or body sculpting until you have taken and passed both health and personal fitness. On February the 1st, the paper registration form will come home with your student from Trickham. You will be able to see the core area, language arts, math, science, and social studies recommendations that the student's current TMS teachers made for them for the 9th grade year. You will be able to request changes to these recommendations and choose elective courses on the registration sheet. As a reminder, we build our master schedule of courses based on the courses students choose to take during the registration process. So please choose wisely. This will be the time for you to request a level change from gifted to honors or honors to college prep, and to also choose electives. The paper registration form is due back to the Trickham homeroom teacher by Friday, February the 9th. Please remember, as you request changes, that if you or your parent choose to request a change in level placement, we will not change you out of the course if you find that course too easy or too difficult. Please also consider your overall course load and your extracurricular involvement, or activities or work outside of school. We want you to be challenged, but we want you to enjoy school and not be overstressed by taking on too much of a course load. So remember to choose wisely and look at the big picture when making your course request, as your choices are year-long choices. As I mentioned earlier, I invite each of you to bring a parent or guardian and attend one of our 2 Rising 9th grade nights based on your last name. We are holding this over 2 nights in order to keep our session numbers smaller and provide more time for questions. If your last name ends with the letter between A and L, we invite you to come on Thursday, February the 1st. If your last name ends with a letter between M and Z, we invite you to come on Tuesday, February the 6th. The letter you will receive in the mail at your home address will contain a plan for the evening. We hope you will join us to hear about core area courses and electives. We look forward to you joining us on one of these evenings and that you will find the information you hear helpful as you begin making decisions about the courses you will take during your 9th grade year. Between February and late April to early May, the Parkview Curriculum Office will be using the course registration information to build our master schedule of courses for the 24-25 school year. We build our schedule based on what you indicate you want to take during the registration process. The Curriculum Office may contact you through your school email or call you if there's a conflict or a question about your schedule. We will provide you one last opportunity to look at your scheduled courses after we have built the master schedule. This will happen sometime at the end of April or the beginning of May. This will only be a time to view courses and not to request changes, so choose classes you really want to take during the registration process. I hope this video gives you a glimpse of the registration process and that you will take some time to look over the registration hub so you may begin thinking about courses you want to take next school year. Thanks for your attention, and we look forward to you becoming a Parkview Panther.